My crush likes my best friend. Hey guys, get ready with me while I tell you about the time my crush completely ignored me at a theme park. So today, I'm getting ready for a birthday party. So let's get started. So basically, I went to the theme park with my best friend and I invited him to come along with me. And it wasn't like a date, it was just a hangout with my crush. So super casual. Oh my gosh, this burns my skin. Oh my gosh, this is burning my skin. Well, I got there for like the nighttime, so it'd be like cooler with the sunset and all that stuff. The entire night, he ignored. And instead of talking to me the entire night, because I invited him, the whole night he spent it talking to my best friend, who also came along with us. Like he would not even sit next to me. He wouldn't talk to me, he wouldn't sit next to me on the rides, he didn't sit next to me when we stopped to get some snacks. He would only talk to my best friend. And she was like really confused because I was the one who invited him. And she knew that I liked him. Like she knew. And she was like, she came up to me and she was like, hey, are you guys not friends anymore? Or what's going on? Because he's very chitter chatter with me. And I was like, yeah, I know. He's ignored me this entire night. It was a very awkward night for sure, because I would try to talk to him and I'd be like, so are you having a fun time? Are you having a good time? And he'd be like, yeah, it's been fun. So, to my best friend. What? So throughout the night, I kept trying to like go on rides with him. I was trying to talk to him, and honestly, he seemed mad at me. So after a while, I went up to him and I asked him like, did I do something? Are you mad at me? Did I say something wrong? Because like the way he was ignoring me, I honestly thought that I had done something wrong, or maybe I did something to upset him. I don't know, it was just so weird because we got along so well before that. We'd hung out before, and then it was just this one night that he seemed mad at me. It was so weird. So I finally approached him after like we were almost done with the night, and we kind of stopped to go get food. I got a pretzel. And I asked him, I was like, hey, is everything all right? Like, did I do something to upset you, or did I maybe say something? And he was like, oh no, I'm really nervous because you brought along with you. And I was like, wait, you're nervous because I brought along with me? And he was like, yeah, it's just because I kind of have liked her for a long time, and I really want her to like me, and stuff like along the lines of that. And I was like, you like my best friend. You've liked my best friend for a long time. Okay, all right. Yeah, it was very shocking to say the least. I had no idea. I don't think she had any idea because she knew how much I liked him. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And he was like, do you know by any chance, and maybe she feels the same way for me? And no, she did not like him in that way because she knew that I liked him in that way. And yeah, I was like, oh, I'm not sure. We haven't really talked about that. And he was like, oh, okay, see ya. Yeah, and then he went to go sit with her. So, yeah, my crush likes my best friend. So after that, like, we were all ready to go home. I was so ready to go home. What a night that was. It was a very quiet ride home because he had accompanied us. Obviously, we had to drop him off at home. Like, it was just so quiet because he liked my best friend, and I liked him, and my best friend didn't like him because she knew I liked him. So yeah, I was ready to go home so I could be like, hey, guess what he just told me? Like, what? And I call her and I tell her everything that he told me, and then she's like, yeah, I know. Wait. Okay, there was a lot going on right now. What do you mean you know? And she was like, yeah, I know. right before we head home, we did one last ride, the one that like shoots fire. And she was like, yeah, he told me when we were getting on the ride, he told me that like he liked me. And I was like, okay, and then what happened? And she was like, it was just awkward because I didn't know what to say, and he was kind of standing there, and I was like, she didn't tell him anything. He had like told her that he liked her, and she didn't really say anything. Yeah, to say the least, it was an awkward night. So after that night, I didn't see him for a long time. Like, we just kind of weren't in contact anymore. We just stopped talking. But my best friend and him did continue talking and did continue hanging out. But from what I know, they were just friends. Like, it was nothing more than that. Yeah, I'm sure those hangouts were a little awkward because of his confession. But yeah, I haven't really seen him since. After that night, I think it's safe to say that I no longer have a crush on him. I did have quite a big crush on him for quite a while, and then after that night, it's like all those feelings completely dissipated. It's not even the fact that he didn't like me, it's the fact that he ignored me the whole night, because I was the one to invite him to come along with us, and to just ignore me like that was not cool. So, like, bye. If you don't want to be friends, that's fine. I do still see him on social media, and he does message me sometimes. He'll just be like, hey, how are you doing? Like, you know, very friendly, very cordial, just kind of checking in to see how I am. Yeah, I think it was an awkward night, and I would not like to relive it. I'm doing the final touches on my makeup. I'm heading to the birthday party in like 30. It's gonna be a big party. There is gonna be a lot of people there, so if anything happens, you'll know tomorrow. And who knows? Maybe mystery boy might be there. I don't know. Hopefully. And hopefully he will tell me. Hopefully he saw the video so I can apologize and give him my number so we can be friends. And yeah, who knows? I'm on the lookout for a guy with a mask on. If I see him there, I'll be like, you remember me? I told you no. Sorry about that. My dad was there. All right, makeup's done. Time to head to the party. Okay guys, I'm all ready for the birthday party. Make sure to come back tomorrow for another get ready with me. Also, wait, like, do not tell your friends about these stories. No one, don't tell anyone. Seriously, no one can know about these stories. It's just us.